Clock in, clock in. Black guy that just walked in.
Yeah. That dumbass nigga. He already dead, there ain't no need to check his vitals, bitch. Somebody pulled or some shit. He already dead, there ain't no need to check his vitals. Yeah, crunch time. Yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Let go. Crunch time. Yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Yeah, crunch time. Yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. Let go. Crunch time. Yeah, nigga, it's lunch time. He dead.
Team Black gotta stand up, man. Y'all, I know y'all know, just like I know, them people say they still have more people to arrest when it comes to this Atlanta scenery, you feel me, after Young Thug them got locked up. It's a lot of stuff going on in the air. If y'all looking at the other videos, man, y'all would see Young Thug going through it, brother. You feel me? It's a lot of people speaking good on him, and it's a lot of people close to him ready to tell, or is that what it looked like? But when I heard somebody else was supposed to get locked up in Atlanta, you feel me, a lot of people were mentioning Lil Baby, and it makes sense, but it don't, cause Lil Baby definitely stay out the way, you feel me? Hopefully the fans just reaching.
Atlanta rapper Gunna has spent the last couple of months behind bars as he was slammed with RICO charges. Since his arrest, Gunna has maintained that he is innocent of all charges, and he even goes as far as saying that he was set up. While the prosecutors may not believe that Gunna has been set up, the streets have taken up some investigations, and from the looks of it, Gunna was probably set up by a rapper very close to him.
Ain't no way.
Gunna arrested.
Ain't no damn way.
On May 9th, 2022, rapper Young...
What y'all think Gunna end up doing, you feel me? Gunna don't give me them type of vibes that he just choking people and just beating people up, you feel me? Well, I feel like Gunna and that bitch, he got papers, you feel me? So it ain't easy to get glasses in there, even if you blind, bro, you feel me? You gotta put in a request, all type, you feel me? I know Gunna got him some big ass bifocals in that bitch. He probably be reading the law library every day, you feel what I'm saying? Stupid books on deck, well educating himself, you feel me? But I doubt in this whole situation Gunna gets the worst, you feel me? If that makes sense.
Thug was arrested, and as much as his arrest rocked the media, he wasn't the only one put behind bars. His affiliate Gunna was also arrested. However, his arrest wasn't publicized. The details of Gunna's arrest weren't available because, unlike Young Thug, Gunna wasn't taken to the station at the back of a cop car. Instead, his arrest was more of a setup, and in order to avoid more trouble with the feds, Gunna had to turn himself in. On May 11th, 2022, 2 days after Young Thug's home was raided, Gunna turned himself in to the authorities for a gang-related indictment. The push...
It's so crazy how them boys represent snakes and stuff like that, and it seemed like it's a lot of snake shit going on. Hopefully these niggas capping.
NP rapper was arrested and booked into Georgia's Fulton County Jail around 2:30 a.m. on Wednesday, May 11th. Unlike Young Thug, Gunna, whose real name is Sergio Giovanni Kitchens, is facing a single count of conspiracy to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, aka RICO. According to reports, Gunna was set up by his close friends, so he got a heads up about the arrest before the police showed up at his front door. However, before...
My nigga, you sure he got a heads up, or did he just look his name up and see he had a warrant? You don't think it was that? Okay.
Before he turned himself into the authorities, Gunna had to put some matters in check. He made out some time to see his family and ensured his business plans were arranged before turning himself in. According to insider reports, Gunna made it his top priority after the arrest warrant was issued to see his family before going to jail. The insider revealed that Gunna is a family man, and in everything he does, he puts his family first, especially his mother. Aside from setting his family straight, he also had to handle his business matters and put things in order. With his album Diaz Forever topping the charts, it may be difficult for him to get things done from a jail cell. Before he surrendered himself to the authorities, he had a project going on as he was set to release the music video for his popular song Banking on Me. With all of that on the ground, he had to fix up dates with the video release and other music projects. Gunna is, however, locked up in Fulton County, and he may not be out for a while. Gunna denied bond. After Gunna's arrest.
Hold up, bro. Weird ass nigga, why you talking like that, bro? You feel me? Got me deep into it like you about to say something scary. Nigga, all you said was Gunna's arrest.
He was arraigned before a court to discuss his release on bond. He was, however, unlucky in that aspect as he was denied bond. In his first appearance in court, to read the charges levied against him, Gunna pleaded not guilty to the conspiracy charges to violate the Racketeer Influenced and Corruption Organizations RICO Act. Gunna had his first hearing on Monday, May 23rd, where his lawyer, Stephen H. Sato, proposed a number of bond conditions to the court, hoping that the judge would grant the rapper's release on bond until his trial. The conditions Gunna's attorney proposed include a $750,000 secured bond and Gunna to be placed under house arrest, accompanied by electronic monitoring. Gunna would also be subject to the forfeiture of 3 properties and allow prosecutors to record all of his phone calls. His parents would also be forced to put their homes up for collateral, meaning if Gunna ever jumps bail, the government could seize his parents' houses. In an email to the news outlet, Gunna's lawyer, Sato, wrote, "The court was obviously concerned about threats and intimidation of witnesses. We believe when the court hears evidence, not just the words of the prosecutor, it will find that Sergio's release on the bond will not directly or indirectly pose a significant risk to witnesses. We look forward to having an evidentiary hearing on this as soon as the court permits." According to reports, Gunna's bond was denied because the judge believed that he was a threat to witnesses in the case and other folks tied to it. After his hearing in May, the judge asked Gunna's attorney to file a new motion with the hopes that he could be released at a later time. The motion was filed and Gunna appeared in court on July 7th, 2022. He was, however, denied bond for the second time, and from the looks of it, this may be the last time. Gunna's attorney argued that the evidence the prosecutors had was insufficient to keep him in jail until the 2023 trial date. The state prosecution provided the judge with more information about their particular case against Gunna.
Bond denied again today for Atlanta rapper Gunna. A Fulton County judge agreed with a previous ruling that Gunna, whose real name is Sergio Kitchens, is a threat to the community and would tamper with witnesses or could possibly do that. He's been behind bars since May now on RICO charges related to an indictment against the YSL gang.
The judge went on to make his decision based on the prosecution's information, and he followed suit with the previous ruling that Gunna does pose a threat to the public and could intimidate a witness. Prosecutors built a case against Gunna. As hard as Gunna's legal team is fighting to keep the rapper out of prison, the prosecutors are fighting harder to make sure Gunna stays behind bars for a long time. According to reports, the prosecution has allegedly built a case so strong that they have now identified Gunna as a documented gang member who would direct YSL troops to enact violence. They believe that since Gunna worked side by side with Young Thug, he may have the same commanding role as Young Thug in the YSL gang. Although the prosecution is trying really hard to build a case against Gunna and Young Thug, many people have come out to deny the allegations levied against the YSL organization. Metro Boomin and Machine Gun Kelly are some of the popular names that have stood up for Young Thug, Gunna, and the YSL organization against their prosecutors. Metro.
God damn, they just going after everybody at Game Maybe. Remember, nigga, you made the beat. We gotta come get you too. You feel me? MGK, you white, and we don't even know who you is, but you said free Gunna. We finna come get your stupid ass too. YSL is not a gang and never been a gang, fool. That's just registered to LLC. You feel me? I don't think they care about that, bro. That shit been preached for the longest, bro. They really don't care about that, bro. They just gonna still label it a gang member.
Boomin took to his Twitter to show his support for YSL. He tweeted about how the organization wasn't a gang, but a registered business that has helped black people to find business opportunities and many more. According to the prosecution's report, Gunna's alleged RICO acts in the indictment were committed between September 2017 to March 2022. The allegations include theft by receiving a stolen firearm, possession of with intent to distribute, and participation in gang activity, and a traffic stop for speeding involving vehicles that purposely were armed with an AK-47 and other weapons. The prosecution also cited Gunna's lyrics and social media posts, including his June 2020 appearance in Lil Keed's Fox 5 video, where Gunna wore YSL and slap pendants while rapping, "We got 1,000 round choppers." Both Young Thug and Gunna will have their lyrics used against them during the trial. The indictment already quotes Young Thug's rap from 2018 in the song "Anybody." I never anybody, but got something to do with that body. Many rappers have tried to propose a bill to prevent rap lyrics from being used as evidence in certain states in the US. Rappers Jay-Z and Meek Mill have proposed this bill. District Attorney Willis has shown that there are no issues with authorities using lyrics as evidence. The First Amendment does not protect people from prosecutors using music as evidence if it is such, she said during a press conference. One of the songs cited in the indictment.
They definitely gotta fix that law. We hear niggas lie on songs every day. Ain't no way. The way she said that make you think like, damn, man, we gotta all start making gospel music, y'all. We gotta vibe.
Indictment is Take It to Trial by Young Thug, Gunna, and Yak Gotti. From last year's YSL compilation, Slime Language 2. The song made it to the indictment because of the lyrics where Young Thug raps, "For my slimes, you know out." Gunna is also alleged to have been involved in a traffic stop incident with Young Thug in 2018, in which 2 cars were stopped, and 4 individuals in one of the cars were armed with numerous weapons and high-capacity magazines to include an AK-47 with the 30-round magazine. Gunna and Lil Baby beef. It was announced that Gunna was arrested because he was set up by a rapper in his inner circle. While fingers have been pointed to Young Thug, he couldn't be blamed because he got to prison long before Gunna did. However, in situations like this, the streets are always talking. So it didn't take a while before people figured out that he was set up by Lil Baby. While some fans of Gunna tried to call out Lil Baby for setting him up, others went on to defend the relationship Gunna and Lil Baby share. Real fans of the rappers have tried to bring proof that the rappers are still on good terms. So far, the friendship and working relationship between Lil Baby and Gunna has been documented since they both became famous. Although their friendship has mostly centered on rap, that wasn't the start of it. The 2 rappers first got together after having a mutual friend who died. In 2018, Lil Baby told a news outlet that Gunna helped him out when he started rapping by giving him an insight into the rap game. "He helped me a whole lot," Lil Baby said. "I mean, the real deal, how to record. You gotta go back and do your ad-libs. The simplest thing, how to save a song and send it to my phone." In time, they both wrote songs together and hopped on several tracks. Lil Baby and Gunna released their collaborative hit mixtape, Drip Harder, in 2018. The mixtape included the hit single, Drip Too Hard. It was one of the biggest songs of the year, reaching number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. Aside from the songs on the Drip Harder mixtape, they've collaborated on songs like Ready and 21 Savage's Can't Leave Without It. Lil Baby also appeared on Blindfold, a track from Gunna's album, Wanna, which was released in 2020. In an interview with Ebro Darden for Beats One Radio, Gunna talked about his collaboration process with Lil Baby alongside their relationship and friendship. Gunna said, "It's like we both developed and got ourselves together, but we was doing this when we weren't together. And now that we at a point where we stable and we controlling the market, it's easy." According to Gunna, their relationship was way easier for them because they built their career together as 2 like-minded people. And despite the fact that they're both doing well for themselves, they are still who they used to be. In his words, he ain't changed.
They said there's 2 more people from the 8th to get locked up. Boy, it looking like, boy, Baby in some shit, boy. Oh my God.
And I ain't changed. Like, he the same person. He just richer. I'm the same person. I'm just richer. Gunna's trial. With Gunna and Young Thug's bond denial, the court has set a trial date for the high-profile Young Slime Life YSL case. According to reports, the trial date has been set to January 9th, 2023. Now that both Gunna and Young Thug have been denied bond in their recent hearing, both rappers will be spending the next 6 months in jail before their trial begins in January 2023. Given that the people involved in the case are high-profile members of society, the judge believes that the trial date may be moved forward, or better still, the rappers may be granted bond. The judge said it could happen sooner. "Do my level best to make sure this case gets tried as expeditiously as possible. If I can get it on the calendar before January 9th, I will endeavor to do so." It is also possible that the trial may not begin until later in 2023. As these things are impossible to foresee, several issues could come up along the line that could delay the trial as a whole.
We'll ask on the different charges for the maximum penalties, and there's obviously many people that are looking at life under this indictment. You're absolutely right. These are serious times. They're serious allegations, and it is my opinion that violence in our community deserves maximum penalties.
Whoa. My nigga, she lost me at life. Y'all, I don't think everybody understands how serious this case is, bro. And the more people they bring in, the more serious it gets, you feel me? Because now it's more emotions involved, you feel me? Somebody gonna fold. When it's so many people, somebody gonna fold. Even if they say the littlest thing, done for. It's already looking scary because they already have witnesses. Hopefully the witnesses are not as strong, but they're building up more evidence right now, bro, as we speak, bro. These folks is real deal trying to put these boys up for some reason. But we gonna stay updated though, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment below. I'm about done with that. Clock out, Black Gotti. Just walked out.
Okay, I'm out here trying to get paid, but dog, I ain't got no kids. Ain't trying to be able to say you, dog, I know that you did. Ain't out here doing no favor, dog.